Okay, students, I am going to go through day 4 from the beginning. If you're past the beginning, then just fast forward. I'm going to go fast. So if it's too quick for you, remember you can always stop the video. Um, it's up to you to fill these out if you want. What fills your bucket? What drains your bucket? Domain and range of a linear function. Remember, domain is the farthest left, range is the farthest right. So in this end, domain is the farthest left to the farthest right. Range is the lowest to the highest. So in this case, we have to the left, we have let me get drawing. We have 0 to 50. So we're looking at domain 0 to 100. No. So it would not be that. Nope, not that. 0 to 50. And then let's look at our range 0 to 100. So it would be C. Okay. The other thing that I'm going to do is when we get to the practice problems, I'm not going to show you the answers. I'm just going to speak them. So maybe that'll give you a chance to try to do them. Okay. The daily cost, well, to see a plumber, a fixed cost of $80. So you know it's going to be at least 80. That's our starting point. Which of these starts on 80? Oh, there it is. There's our starting point of 80. Okay, what is the range? The range, oh, wait a second. X is the hour. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got to go, wait, hold on. Let's erase this. Okay. Daily cost of hiring a plumber. Daily cost is Y. Okay, yeah, daily cost is Y. And the hours, so like if we had a graph here, this would be the hours. And this is the daily cost. Right? Let's see. Hours. Nope. We're going to switch that. Why am I having trouble with this one? Okay. So drawing. So daily cost of hiring. So that's daily cost. And then this is the hours. So our starting point is starting on 80. There we go. So it's got to be greater than 80. Yep, there we go. We were right, B. Okay. Let's go to the next one because that would be the range. Domain would be hours. Range would be how much is it going to cost? Okay. Practice. So a set of weights includes a 4-pound barbell. So you're already starting with 4 pounds. And then you have set of weights to put on. So if we have 0 weights, then so 0 weights, then you're still going to have 4 pounds. So it's going to be this one or this one. If we have each pair of plates weighs 20 pounds. So if we put on 1 pair, then we're going to have 20 pounds plus the 4, we're going to have 24. There we go. There it is. Yeah, because 20 plus 4. So it's B. Oh, it's practice. I said I wasn't going to give you the answer. I was just going to say it. Okay, so here we go. Here's a practice. You're looking for, let me move me. You're looking for domain. So here to here. So we're going -9 to 2. And because this is an open circle, you're not going to include it. So the answer would be F. Hopefully you're listening to this and you got that answer. The answer is F. Okay, the next one, we're looking for the range. So that's the lowest, so you want to look at this Y. Lowest is 0 and the highest is 9. So we're looking for numbers between 0 and 9. So that would be G. How are you feeling? That first section, how are you feeling? Okay, let's move on. Writing equations. Okay, in this, we're going to be looking for the rate of change. This is parallel. So parallel is equal slopes. The slopes are the same. So if it's parallel to this, y equals 1.2x, and we don't know what b is. But we have here an x and a y. So we can put that x right here plus b, and our y is 0. So 0 equals 6 plus b minus 6 minus 6. B equals a negative 6. So now we know y equals the 1.2x minus 6. So that is A. Let's move on. Perpendicular. Perpendicular means it's going to be opposite sign and reciprocal. So that means flip the fraction. The reciprocal is flip the fraction. So this right here, reciprocal of this is going to be 9 over 4. So y equals 9 over 4x plus b. We don't know what b is. But it crosses the x-axis. It's 36. So that means it's 36, 0 for the point. So now we have our x and our y. So 0 equals 9/4 times 36 over 1 plus b. Cross cancel, 1, 9. 0 equals 81 plus b minus 81 minus 81. B equals negative 81. So that is our answer. Okay. It's moving on along. What is the slope in this? Remember Hoy Vux. Vux is an undefined. That's what this is. So that means we're looking at x equals. Which one? Not this one. That's not x equals. Not this one. Not x equals. And slope is undefined. There it is. There it is. Okay, practice. Not going to give you the answer, but I'll give you some hints. Perpendicular. That's going to make it negative 5 over 2. What is this point? Can we move here? Okay. Here's your x. Here's your y. We don't know what the b is, but you can put this in here. You can put this in here. And you can solve for your b. Okay? So already, because it's a negative, we can cross out this one and cross out this one. Okay, so we're going to have negative 2 equals negative 5/2 times 2 over 1 plus b, cancel, cancel. So negative 2 equals negative 5 plus b. I will let you finish it from there and get your answer. Practice. The slope is 0. Slope is 0. And remember our Hoy Vux. So when this is our slope is 0, it's going to be a y equals. Okay, so it's not going to be this. It's not going to be this. What does our y equal? There's our y, 7. So basically this line looks like this. Okay, it goes through negative 2 and 7. Oh, that was practice. I wasn't supposed to give that to you. I give it to you. Pretend a friend was absent and you just learned this stuff right here in this section. What would you tell them? I would probably tell them things like hooibucks. I would tell them things like perpendicular lines are reciprocal and um, uh, opposite signs. Write down some stuff you would tell them. Okay, key characteristics. We're basically going to be looking for the rate of change. The rate of change is also the slope. That's what's next to the x. So in this case, that's our rate of change. What about here? I was struggling with this one earlier. Let's see if we can figure it out. So we start, okay, here's a good one to start. We're at 1. So 1, and what is that? 21, 22? 122? Is that what that's at? And then we go up to, so let me just make sure. Oh, no, that's not 122. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's 5. 522? Does it look like it's on the point? Yeah, to me it does. So 522. And then we go up to, here, let me write this a little bit better so you can see it. So if I'm doing the rate of change, I make a table and I do 5, 22, and we go up to 25, 30, 30, 22, 23, 24. Let's try that. So we went 2 on top, and we went 25. So 225. Okay, so which represents the rate of change in the volume of gas? See, none of these did it for me. This is why I said take this one out. Because if you times by 4, you can get 100 over 8. So then I could be off a little bit. So I might say this, but then it's also really close to this. I don't know on this one, guys. I would take either answer on this one. Was this a practice? I don't think so. Let's see now. I'm going to have to ask one of my colleagues about that. Okay, but then here was easy. They're asking what statement describes the y-intercept. Well, the y-intercept is a water level, and it's definitely not the maximum. It's not telling me the rate of change. Yep, it's telling me the initial. Okay. Which situation's not causation? I think more students, you're going to have more teachers. If you bring down apple juice, you're going to have fewer calories. Because this is which is not. So check. More workers, then you're probably going to complete it in less time. So I would say D. Okay. I want you guys to do this one. So we went from 050, right? 050 to 150. So change of 100. Yeah, 100 per deposit. I'll let you mark that. What about this one? Which line appears come on, x-intercept. So here's your x. Does that intercept at -5? No. Does that intercept at -5? No. Okay, you guys can figure out that one. Okay, the big key here, guys, 40 hours. Lifeguard earns $320 for 40 hours. $320 for 40 hours. And then $12 an hour, anything over that. Okay. And they can work a maximum, I kind of got in my way, a maximum of 60 hours. Okay, so your equation kind of looks like this. You're going to work a minimum of 40. So at 40 hours, where are we? No, see, this 40 hours, you're at 400 and something. That wouldn't work. 20 hours, you're at 500 and something. No. 40 hours, you're at just above 300. Yes. Oh, I gave you that one again. I wasn't going to give it to you. Okay. The graph. Which ordered pairs is the y-intercept? Here's your y. What ordered pairs is that? You should be able to do that. Okay. Which graph shows a x-intercept? Look at your x-intercept of -5. Okay. Your x-intercept. Which one's -5? You should be able to do that one. Causation. I'm going to let you guys do this one on your own. Pause the video and do it on your own. Okay, let's move on. How are you feeling about this section? I'm hoping this section was fairly easy. If not, flex in tomorrow, okay? Equations. Here we go. Guys, match what goes together. First, identify what your variables are. X equals sausage. Y equals brisket. Okay? 2 pounds goes with sausage. So that means your 2 is going to have to go with sausage. Look at here. Not that one. Look at here. Not that one. Your 2 has to go with the sausage. And they said no more than 120. That means it has to be less than 120. Well, that's more than 120. So that gives us this option. If you can just take a moment and identify your variables and what numbers go with what variables, that's going to be half your problem. Okay. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Identify your variables. Okay. X is going to be large candles. X equals large. What's our number that goes with large? Well, here we have 3 large. Here we have 1 large. Okay, so you have 3 with X and you have 1 with X. Okay, 3 with X, that's fine. 3 with X, that's fine. 3, okay, that one's fine. 1, 1, 1, 1. Those are fine. Y is going to be your small. And you have 8 with the small, 4 with the small. 8, 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8, 4. Okay, that's half your battle. Now, a customer bought 3 large and 4 small. And what did it come to? $64. Okay, let's look for that. Well, that says 4y equals. No, that's silliness. Okay, that's silliness too. Here it is. 3x, 4y, 64. Okay. Now, customer paid 4 more. So the second customer, 4 more than 64 would be 68. Bam. Got it. Okay. Let's go to this next one. Identify your variables. So D is the drummer and G is the guitarist. Okay. A drummer and a guitarist each wrote songs. The guitarist wrote. So the guitarist wrote 8 fewer. So we're going to minus 8, 8 fewer. So minus 8, then 2 times, the drummer. 8 fewer than 2 times the drummer. Together, so the D plus G equals 46. Yep, there it is. Okay, this is your practice, but I'm going to help you set it up. A student is ordering a flower arrangement. She can choose roses and carnations. Okay? Roses is X. Okay? What do roses cost? $3. Carnations cost $2 and they're Y. Okay? So that means the 3 needs to go with the X. 3X, 3X. This is not okay. And then she doesn't want to spend more than, so less than 30. Okay, you figure it out from there. You figure it out from there. Okay, can you figure this one out? So right away, we have a percent here. Ticket prices for upper level, ticket prices for lower. So we have two types. We have lower and we have upper. And X is going to be the lower. Okay. Upper is going to be Y. X goes with 42. So X with 42, X with 42, X with 42, X with 42. Oh, here's where we have a problem. Tickets for the upper deck are 75% the cost. So what I'm going to do is 0.75, because if you remember 75%, that's not a number. You have to do the Beyonce rule. To the right, right? We get to the right? No, to the left. Don't even remember the Beyonce rule. To the left. So it's 0.75. There it is. 0.75 of 42. So 0.75 times 42 is 31.5. So 31.5 is the cost here. So not this one, not this one. Can buy no more than 800. So that means we have to be less than or equal to. Okay, well, that only leaves one left. You got it. How about this one? We have 7-inch and we have 12-inch. 7-inch is X. 12-inch is Y. Okay. There's a total of 15 plates. So the X plus the Y is 15. Oh, and then the plates combined is 140. So 7 has to go with X. Is 7 with X here? No. 7's with X here. Okay, but we're just doing X plus Y is 15. It's not that one. Okay, I'll let you figure it out from there. Make sure your 7 is with the X. Your 12 is with the Y. I'll let you go from there. Okay, what about this one? So you have quarters, and that's Q, and that's also 0.25, right? That's how much it's worth. Dimes, D. Did you guys know a dime was worth 10 cents? I don't know these days. I don't know what you know. So quarters plus dimes, we're going to have 18 coins. So that one's good. This one's not good. And this one's not good. Okay, I'll let you go from there. Make sure your Q is with this and your D is with this. Okay? Okay, take a 5-minute stretch break or not. And let's do the final. Here we go. Graphing of inequalities. You've got to get it equal to Y, guys. You got to equal Y. So, first of all, I have less than equal to. So it's not going to be any dotted lines. We have to equal Y. So let's move the 54. Negative 4x Plus 54, plus 54, plus 54 equals 6y. Divide by 6, divide by 6, divide by 6. It's not equals, I'm sorry. It's less than equals to. So y is greater than. This graph is showing less than. So this is the only graph left. Okay, let's go to the next one. Get it equal to y, guys. The other thing when you're trying to get it equal to y is if you're going to divide by a negative, you have to flip the signs. Okay? So here we go. We're going to minus 2x, negative 5y greater than or equal to 10 minus 2x, divide by negative 5. Divide by negative 5, divide by negative 5. So you're going to flip the sign. Y is less than. So it means we're going to be in this area or equal to whatever this is. 10 over negative 5 minus, that'd be plus 2/5 x. Okay. Here is another strategy you can use. Graph your points. So 0, 5 is right here. 5, 0, 5 is here. Sorry. There's A. 5, 0 is here. There's B. I got ahead of myself. I knew the answer already. Negative 2, 5 is here. And negative 5, 2. What's the only one? This is C and this is D. What's the only one that's by itself? Well, this one. So that would have told me the answer. I didn't even have to do all this. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm hoping it does. Let's move on because we got to finish this. Here we go again. I would solve for y. So y is less than x, negative x, plus 1. So negative 1 is where it intercepts. That's not it. That's not it. None of these are it. I don't see any of these being, but it's hard to tell on these graphs. Negative 1 is where the dotted line intercepts. Let's do the other one. Negative y is less than or equal to 2 minus x, and then divide by negative 1, you have to flip it. So y is greater than negative 2 plus x. So this is intercepting at 1, and it's going to be greater than. So it could be this. That one looks good. But I just don't see this intercepting there. I don't like that one, but that's okay. It just might be graphed bad. Let's look at this one. This isn't the one intercepting. Wait, this could be, no, this is not it either. So it looks like it's C. Because greater than and then less than. Yeah, we'll go with C. Okay, was that a practice? No. Now it's time to practice. Y is less than, so it has to be under. You have a slope, so it's not going to be this one. And it's also equal to. Do you see that? The equal to? So it's nothing dotted. Nothing dotted. And it has a slope. This is 0 slope. So it's C. Oh, I gave you the answer. Dagnabbit, I wasn't going to give you the answer. Okay, graph the line first. So the line starts on 4. And we go 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We can do it again. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so draw your line. This is so not a straight line. And then remember that strategy I said to graph them? So -6, 1, that would be there. 1, -1, 6, -1, 6, 6, -1, and 1, -6. 1, 1, -6. The only, see, all of these are on the same side of that line. So this would be your -1, 6 would be your answer. Do you see that? Okay. Y is greater than or equal to, so you're not going to have any dotted lines because we're equal to. And you can figure it out from there. Stress check. How stressed are you? Now changing forms. Okay, guys, I'll do one of each of these and then you work on it. So if I want to do standard form, that's going to be AX plus BY equals C. That cannot be negative or a fraction. Okay, so if I move this over, plus 2/3, plus 2/3, I get Y equals, I'm sorry, hold on. I get 2/3 X plus Y equals -7. You can't see this? No. So I'm going to multiply everything by 3. So that would give me 2x, because I go here, here, and here. 2x plus 3y equals -21. Okay? You do the rest of them. Change to standard form. So first you have to distribute. So y minus 2 equals 3x minus 4 plus 3, or minus 3x minus 3x plus 2 plus 2, -3x plus y equals -2. Multiply everything by -1, so we get 3x minus y equals 2. There it is. You guys try the other ones. And then solve for y. Minus 2x, minus 2x, then we have 3y equals -2x plus 4, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Y equals -2/3 x plus 4/3. And then really, guys, you do the rest of these, okay? And then tell me what you learned today. Okay, that's it. Be sure to turn this in. I know it's on Pear Deck, so I'll just check and see if you have it done. Okay, thanks.